Good day everyone. Today we'll be discussing one of the classic language teaching methods, the audiolingual method, often called ALM. This method played a very important role in the history of language education, especially during and after World War II. In this lesson, we'll cover two main areas. First, the definition of the audiolingual method, what it is and what makes it different from other methods. Second, the background, where it came from, why it was developed, and how it was used during the World War period. Now, let's move on to the definition. The audiolingual method is also known as Army method or the new key. It is the do as I say in military, no complaints, just follow. The audiolingual method is a method of foreign language teaching which emphasizes the teaching of listening and speaking before reading and writing. It uses dialogues as the main form of language presentation and drills as the main training techniques. Mother tongue is discouraged in the classroom. The audiolingual method, or ALM, is a teaching approach used in foreign language classes. It focuses mainly on listening and speaking skills before students move on to reading and writing. The idea is that when we learn our first language, we naturally listen and speak before we read or write. So this method follows the same pattern. Instead of focusing on memorizing vocabulary list or translating texts, ALM focuses on listening, speaking, repeating, and practicing. In audiolingual method, the focus is not on memorizing long vocabulary lists of translating sentences from one language to another. Instead, the emphasis is on listening, speaking, repeating, and practicing language patterns. These methods believes that language learning is a matter of forming habits, just like how we learn to ride a bike or play a musical instrument. The more we practice correctly, the more automatic and natural our responses become. Let's look at the example. The teacher says, I am eating. Students repeat, I am eating. Then the teacher changes it, he is eating. Students repeat, he is eating. Through this kind of repetition and substitution practice, learners start to recognize the patterns in English, such as how verbs change when the subject changes. The key idea here is that habit formation leads to correct language use. When students repeat patterns correctly many times, they develop automatic fluency, which means they can speak without stopping to think about grammar rules. So, ALM is more about doing the language than just knowing about it. And for the background, the audiolingual method was developed in the US during the Second World War. At that time, the US government found it great necessity to set up a special language training program to supply the war with language personnel. Therefore, the government commissioned American universities to develop foreign language program for military personnel. The audiolingual method actually began in the United States during the World War II. At that time, the US government realized that soldiers and military personnel needed to learn different foreign languages very quickly, especially to communicate with allies and understand enemy communications. Because of this urgent need, the government asked American universities to create a special language training program for the Army. The goal was to train people to speak and understand foreign languages fluently in a short period of time. This program focuses on practical communication, not just grammar or reading. The learners needed to speak and respond immediately, just like in real situations. That's how the audiolingual method started. It was first known as the Army method because it was created for military purposes. Later, it became one of the most influential methods in language teaching around the world. And that's all. Thank you for listening.